Alright, we are here, and of course, as it is, the wild Pidgey ends up coming out. So as it is, she uses growl. Pidgey does talking, but she tries to growl again. As it is, after the third growl, she throws the Pokeball to try to catch the female. So as it is, it gets the same research. We have the same Pokédex as well. Besides Spot at the moment. And of course, she ends up naming her. Now, as it is, of course, the order sequence with Spot in the battle with this other Pidgey female is also added. Can be how many of the move pools, of course, but it'll be decided on, the endurance level of taking recall and all the damage of how long the whole battle is as we go through this and while doing the research. Of course, this is a bedtime story, so it makes it very interesting at the same time. Now, as it was, of course, this female Pidgey, she ends up dodging Minx, which makes it very interesting. And in this concept, we actually first and foremost get to see a Pidgey actually fly higher in the essence of dodging. Now, if you guys would like, it could be in a cool sequence that it can be a multi-move, and like Spot, when she's there, she can just be like, Mings, keep tackling that Pidgey until it's down. When, since Mings only mainly knows to tackle at that moment, or if the move pool is repeated more, it can be in that sequence. So then it would just keep sequencing instead of it just taking turns while we were battling the wild. Now that would take and make less stress also. Now as it ends up being, we do more research, and of course now this time American she ends up coming out. As I send out Mangs again. Now of course, as it will be while we're going through, I will make sure and see how it pops up again. Now so far it is very interesting. Wow. Oh man. Alright, so in this instance, now it gets interesting, okay? Now this is Route 2, but as we're learning and we're gathering this research, it is practically connected with Route 1. Of course, it comes back to conclusion. So now, after this sequence, another turning, interesting event ends up happening. As that could be a critical hit on them. Of course, you try to get nervous when I say no. Actually, try to give him a potion while he is down. Now, of course, as it is, one of the ladies they end up saying, man is exhausted, do something. Of course, like, give you an idea to end up losing the person. So as it is, I'm wasting every time names and I send out names. Okay, it's kind of so you're gonna do tackle with wings. So as it is, next that ends up happening is the Rattatas. They all end up popping out on Spleef, Splenda, and Spot. Of course, the Grand Guys, they're not doing nothing. They're not battling. None of that yet. They haven't made any captures on anything in front of us at all. Now, if some would like, it'd be kind of cool. They can add in that extra concept of a feature. But it's up to them. Trying to make it in a way that it will all be explained and shown and director outline, but you can do ideal in the planning process of making it. So as it is, I end up being the only one that mainly ends up having the Rattata at the moment so far. Now she tried to do what she see if she tells me for the trying to use you, but the Rattata ends up dodging. So of course what she ends up trying to do is she just tells Leafa, try to take it down and tackle. And Leafa just mainly keeps trying to take it down and tackle. She ends up taking it down. Now I could, if I would like, if most would like it was, I can just keep going through order sequence, but that will be something I will do the next battle. Okay. Now what ends up happening is when this Rattata male pops up and tries to come at Splenda, of course, she just pops out of her Pokeball and she's exhausted, of course. So Spot's like, no, return, Jinx. No, Splenda, me. With Spot, she says that, she's like, no, return, Jinx, you're exhausted. Of course, she's like still speaking for Splenda at the same time. And then Splenda's like, yeah, you're right. Return. Then she returned. But as it is, she tells Splendid to use Bubble, and Splendid does Bubble. Rattata does Tail Whip on her. Of course, it loads her defense. She still tells her to tackle. She ends up saying, in this sense, she ends up telling Splendid to do Tail Whip. Well, she got hit with tackle, and she does Tail Whip after. I don't know why I'm losing circulation in my arms at a second. Okay, I'll let her get the experience and get the level. Now, there will be some times and moments that I will go through the scenes and it will seem like it's back in the movie realistics, but right now we are at research mode. Now, excitingly, at the same time when Jinx came out, Mings ended up coming out, and it was the first time they got to see each other, and they started flying around a bit while battling. Okay. Now I ended up telling her at the same time that's female Rattata, while after she told me, well, she ends up tackling the Rattata, really tackling her just on her own. But yeah, she ends up tackling her on her own, but at the same time, she ends up tackling her at the same time, and then I tell her that this is a female Rattata. We also need a female Rattata to catch for their grandpa for the research. So ideally, she keeps it in mind and she's like, I'll give it a try. When she does it again, she catches her. Now, I'm not saying it in enhanced detail every time, because if they make it in anime, it would be pretty cool. Now, the information's pretty interesting that comes in her Pokédex, of course, as it states, it bites anything. When it attacks, small, very quick, and it's common sight in many places. Now, what ends up happening is she asks for a nickname. And it ends up being, she ends up naming her names. Now, making it seem like this and sound like it is worse, because if they push it further, or if it's worth to watch further, then that means that you actually enjoyed it or cared. Alright? So we end up getting the idea that we want to go back to the Pokemon Center. But of course, as it is, we gotta get through and out of the grassland. So, I'll explain more of it on the next episode. talk to you all again.